Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about Path of Exile's economy right now, how to change it, how to fix it. So some people maybe think that there is no problem, but I think that there is a problem. And the problem is its current player-to-player trading. Developers of Path of Exile apparently think that having trading too easy makes the game worse. I disagree with that. Having trading too easy changes the game, but doesn't make it worse. So let me explain. There are three modes of the game or of the trading. There is self-found, meaning that you have to find everything yourself. There is player-to-player trading, which has been in Diablo 2 and is now in Path of Exile that you need to physically meet the person. And there is also auction house, which had been found in Diablo 3. Now let's talk about Diablo 3, what actually happened. I don't know too much about it, but I know something. So there had been auction house, but sadly it had been connected with trading with real money, which is something that Path of Exile doesn't have. You cannot buy things for real money; it's pay to win, and people didn't like it as well in Diablo 3. And the Diablo 3 developers decided to scrap the auction house as a whole and just makes the game self-found, meaning that you need to find all the items. There was a lot of problems that people didn't like it, and they thought that it would be way harder to gear their characters well. So, in order to counter it, they increase drop rates of items and make the items drop rates or the drops more intelligent. It would pretty much mean that you would have higher chance to drop items that are good for you. This is something that Path of Exile Solo Self-Found needs. The way how to improve Self-Found is by increasing and improving drop rates. When it comes to core Path of Exile, the most popular, the league where you trade, the player-to-player trading should be replaced, and it should be replaced by auction house. As I kind of little bit talked about, the reason why auction house in Diablo 3 failed isn't because it was a bad system, it was because it was pay to win. In order to change into auction house, you would need to change few things. You would need to reduce the rate of items because right now most people that are selling items are offline. So there is actually quite a low supply of items. If you go for auction house, people would sell pretty much everything they found. And not only they would sell it, they would be online all the time. So the supply of items would increase at least like 12 times, maybe even 20 times. So in order to counter that, I say that it would be necessary to reduce drop rate of probably rares and uniques and maybe even currency. So just to give rough estimates, reduce drop rate of rares and uniques 4 times and reduce drop rate of currency twice. I don't think that currency would be that much of an issue, but currently there is a lot of rares and uniques that are way too easy to get. And with the new auction house system, it will be even easier. So you would make solo self found much better for people. So if someone enjoys the solo self found experience, they would have way more fun and they would enjoy it. It would give them like a reason to play solo self found because they get more stuff. They get rewarded for the increased difficulty of not being able to trade. That is how the games work. That is how maps work in Path of Exile. The maps are harder, but you get more loot. In Solo Self Found, you are not able to trade, but you should get more loot. So that is kind of my thoughts about it. I will not go into details right now. I just want to know your opinion, and I want to start a discussion about it because I find that this is something that would really improve Path of Exile. It would make Solo Self Found way more appealing, and it would even draw more players into the normal game because it's just inconvenient to always trade with players. The GGG is trying to look like they want the player to player trading make like half solo self found, but it's pretty much auction house game since you end the campaign. You only play pretty much solo self found until the end of campaign, but since then you buy everything from the trade chat. And I don't see any reason to not have auction house in the game. Maybe you can enable it from the end of campaign, which might be like okay idea, but it should be enabled because people are using only trade, and making trade inconvenient is only going against players, and it devastates multiplayer experience. You can go into party because if you go into party, 6 player party maximum, and you invite in someone into party, he cannot accept it. The party is already maximum, you are in hideout also someone else, and you cannot trade in the hideout. So there is a lot of problems with that. So those are the fixes for the game. This is how to improve the economy, and even Diablo 4 developers should look into this. There should be two separate leagues. One entirely focused on social found experience, making the experience better, giving them more items, and one entirely focused on the multiplayer experience, enabling trading in the best possible way without any inconveniences. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.